Lauren Graham opens up about the possibility of a Gilmore Girls revival. Lauren Graham has recently opened up about the possibility of a Gilmore Girls revival, sparking excitement among fans who have long hoped to see more from Stars Hollow. The actress, best known for her iconic role as Lorelai Gilmore in the beloved series, shared her thoughts on the future of Gilmore Girls during a candid conversation on the Armchair Expert podcast on March 9. Graham's reflections on the series, the fans, and the potential for a revival have left fans hopeful, even though she admitted that the future remains uncertain. A Christmas movie over a full series? During the interview, Graham, now 57, revealed that she believes a Gilmore Girls movie is more likely than a full-blown television revival. Given the busy schedules of the cast and crew, she thinks that a holiday-themed special might be the most practical and emotionally satisfying way to revisit the world of Gilmore Girls. "I think it's a Christmas movie," Graham stated. "It's not me trying to get out of the question. It is literally what I could picture." Graham explained that she envisions the Gilmore Girls sequel following the format used in popular British shows, which often release one-off Christmas specials to reunite the characters and give fans a taste of nostalgia. "I think, what the Brits do so well with their beloved shows is that you get a Christmas special," Graham noted. "It's not episodes, but it's seeing all your friends together again." The actress pointed out that the recent Gilmore Girls reunion for a Walmart commercial reflected that type of nostalgic, feel-good atmosphere. "It's one of the reasons I thought the Walmart commercial was sweet. It was like a where are they now kind of thing," she said, balancing fan expectations with creative direction. Graham acknowledged the immense pressure that comes with revisiting such a beloved series. The original Gilmore Girls aired from 2000 to 2007 and developed a fiercely loyal fan base. In 2016, Netflix released a 4-part revival titled Gilmore Girls: A Year in the Life, which brought Lorelai and Rory back to the screen and ended with a shocking cliffhanger. The final scene, where Rory tells Lorelai that she is pregnant, left many fans craving more, and Graham knows that expectation is hard to ignore. "Fans have kept it alive," Graham reflected. "How do you honor those people who have kept it alive? Is it giving them more?" She then mused about the different creative directions a revival could take. "Is it doing what Reese Witherspoon's doing with Legally Blonde's Elle, the prequel?" she asked. "Is this a Captain Marvel multiverse where you want to follow whoever? Or do you try to go back?" Graham admitted that she is torn between giving fans more content and preserving the legacy of the show as it stands. "I do still get asked, is it literally just better to leave them wanting more? I don't know," she said thoughtfully. "Why a movie makes sense." Graham's suggestion of a movie rather than a new season or a limited series is rooted in both practicality and creative vision. Coordinating the schedules of the original cast, including Alexis Bledel, Rory, Scott Patterson, Luke, Kelly Bishop, Emily, and others, would be a significant challenge. A movie, however, would allow for a more manageable filming timeline while still providing fans with closure and nostalgia. "I think a movie works better because it's easier to get everyone together for a shorter period," Graham explained. "And you don't have to create a whole season's worth of material, you can just tell one beautiful story." The idea of a Christmas-themed movie also taps into the warm, comforting atmosphere that Gilmore Girls has always evoked. Stars Hollow, with its charming small-town vibes, quirky characters, and close-knit community, seems tailor-made for a holiday special. "It would be nice to see where everyone is," Graham added. "And maybe a Christmas setting would give it that extra magic." Is a revival really necessary? Despite her willingness to consider a movie, Graham admitted that she's not sure if revisiting Gilmore Girls is the right creative choice. "There's always a risk," she said. "Sometimes it's better to let something live in people's memories as it was." Graham pointed to other beloved series that have struggled with revivals. "You see it with other shows, some revivals work and some don't," she noted. "You don't want to mess with the magic." However, the actress also acknowledged that she would be willing to return if the opportunity presented itself. "Thank God it isn't up to me," she said with a laugh. "What I have clearly said is, if somebody calls me to do it, I'll do it." Her openness to the idea has left fans hopeful that a new Gilmore Girls chapter could still be on the horizon. While Graham doesn't have the power to make it happen, her willingness to step back into Lorelai's shoes is a promising sign. The emotional weight of returning. Graham's reflections on Gilmore Girls also highlighted the emotional connection she still feels to the character of Lorelai. Playing Lorelai for 7 years, and then again for the 2016 revival, shaped both her career and her personal life. "It's funny because Lorelai was such a big part of my life," Graham said. "And when you step away from something that intense, you always wonder if you'll ever go back." She described Lorelai as one of the most complex and rewarding characters she's ever played. Lorelai is funny and flawed and emotional, Graham said. There's so much to her, and it's why people love her so much. Graham also acknowledged that Gilmore Girls holds a unique place in television history. The show's fast-paced dialogue, witty humor, and heartwarming mother-daughter relationship set it apart from other series of its time. There's something timeless about Gilmore Girls, Graham said. It's about family, about love, about finding your own path. Those themes never go out of style. What would a movie look like? If a Gilmore Girls movie does happen, Graham has some ideas about what it might include. She envisions Lorelai and Luke navigating married life, Rory figuring out her next steps as a mother, and Emily adjusting to life without Richard. I think it would be interesting to see Rory as a mom, Graham said. How does she handle it? Does she raise her child differently than Lorelai did? She also suggested that the movie could focus on the generational dynamics within the Gilmore family. It would be fun to see Lorelai as a grandmother, Graham said with a smile, and how Emily fits into that dynamic. Graham admitted that the creative direction would ultimately be up to series creator Amy Sherman-Palladino. Amy knows these characters better than anyone, Graham said. If she came up with the right story, I'd be on board. The legacy of Gilmore Girls. Regardless of whether a new movie or series happens, Graham is proud of the legacy that Gilmore Girls has created. It's amazing that people are still discovering it, she said. New generations of viewers are finding it and it still resonates. Graham believes that the show's themes of family, love, and self-discovery are why it continues to endure. At the end of the day, it's about relationships, she said. And those are universal. She also credited the show's passionate fan base for keeping it alive. The fans are the reason we even got to do the revival, Graham said. And if we ever do a movie, it will be because of them.